how do we celebrate a day which is synonymous to the very essence of Parentune, which is the Parents' Day? And we thought and we realized that one of the things which we could do on this day, especially for our parents, is bring the Parentune website live on ground. Is it really possible? Could we do and could we support parents as we do on the website also on ground? And that's how the entire thought of Parentune Carnival started. So we thought about these workshops, but thought about them in a unique Parentune style. And we thought about these interactive workshops where fellow parents could interact with each other and also interact with experts. And also these experts interacting with parents in a way which is much more interactive. So that's one part.
Sometimes the kid says, "Bas ho gaya, mujhe nahi khana." It's like half a chapati over. Is this, child full or he needs more? Bhuka to nahi hai.
I think if the child is having enough of proteins also and maybe some salads or some similar stuff like that, you need not worry. Just make a chart for 7 days or 10 days and ask them what he likes. If it's a burger, go ahead with a burger. If it's a noodle, go ahead with noodles with lots of vegetables. Let them, the tiffin should be of their choice, but nutrients should be of your choice.
Yeah, the workshop was quite helpful. I learned a lot, or what I was not doing earlier and what should be done.
And one of the great stories I have is the story of Prithvi Jonsa. His father had just passed away, and his mother had a small Gujarati food shop and said that, "I can't support the family and I need for you to finish your studies and go to work immediately." And he came to me and he confided to me and said that, "Listen, I have a dream. I want to become a cake artist." And I said to him, "Well, let's do the test and find out." And I did some test and counseling with him, and I found out he had the qualities to do that. He had the visual, he had the entrepreneurial to do it as well. So he had all those qualities, and I could endorse him. He called his mother in, we spoke to his mother, we got her to agree. A year later, he calls me up, he says, "I have my own shop."
Now, some people tell me, they ask me, whether the 8th month is especially dangerous. Some people say that. Now, I don't know how this particular myth has come, because you see the 8th month is as dangerous as the 7th month, if you call it dangerous. Medically speaking, there is no particular month in which you have to be extra careful. You can do all your routine activities, you can drive, you can do everything. But don't do high impact exercises.
You mentioned it's best to use the mother's milk even if the mother is not available. So do we, follow the same procedure that we would do with cow's milk or any other milk in terms of eating the milk or something?
No, it's different for the mother's milk because we have to save all the proteins and the enzymes as well.
Right.
So one dictum is that we always prefer that the milk which was expressed first is to be offered first.
I think it's a very good initiative, especially bringing in such an impressive panel of speakers and such a good presentation of it, and connecting them with expectant parents.
It takes a lot of courage to say, "I'm fine with it," and to be able to do that, you have to, again, sorry, I keep coming back, you have to look within and say, "You know what, this is about my anxiety, this is not about my child. I'm fine with this, and I'm fine with the way my child is. He or she is worthy as she or he is." Yeah, and if you have that, the child will pick it up.
I really like the workshops. I had few doubts, and Shailaja, Nitin and Asta, they were really good. The doubts which I had, I asked them and they conveyed to them with examples, and that really changed the way I was thinking how to go about the parenting. It's really helped me.
Now, the second thing which you could achieve on Parentune is you could know more and more things to do more for your child on a day-to-day basis. So we thought, why not do activities and get these activities happening on ground, which are a good mix of fun as well as skill building for children. And that is where we conceptualize the entire children's activities area.
When I got to know Parentune is organizing activities for the kids also. A learning session not only for me, for my kids also. And my daughter really enjoyed yesterday.
What did she do?
She did some coloring in kitty. and she made some pictures. Princess, that's her dream, and she did some puppet story show was there. She really enjoyed. I literally had to pull her ki now Ashmeet, it's time to go home.
And then the third thing, which is brands who are making products and services which are relevant for parents, and hence we got brands like Pigeon, who has a complete holistic look on a child's, a toddler, a newborn to a 3-year-old, and with products which are helpful for that child, to Philips, who is adding nutrition with air fryer every day, and air fryer reducing 80% of the oil intake for a child. Eureka, who is about outdoor learning in the nature.
I think the value that the parents got out of the workshop was primarily to help them think through on how these aspects could be used by them and open their mind to thinking about stuff that probably they were ignoring so far. It's not that they didn't know.
I think this event was a really fabulous event for us. There was a lot of people coming at our stalls for the inquiry of new diapers and new skincare range. And thanks to Parentune for the workshop, because due to the workshop we were just crowded with a lot of parents for the competitions.
And we thought if we could integrate these meaningful brands to cover these 4 areas, it would also be complementary to the entire format of Parentune Carnival. So if you look at it, these key 3 parts to the format makes it really interesting. The workshops, the children's activity area, and the brands which are doing meaningful products and services for parents. So that's the entire format of Parentune Carnival. How it came together is exactly from the thought that how do we get Parentune, the site, come into a physical avatar wherein parents could interact and also get supported on ground.